Is it hard to learn how to sing? Welcome back to Higher Voice Studio, where everyone, yes, everyone, can learn to sing, play an instrument, unlock their unique artistic expression, and set their musical voice free. My name is Hillary Klein-Renzi, and my students have sung on the biggest stages and been accepted to the top music and theater schools in the country. And I get this question a lot. Hillary, is it hard to learn how to sing? Let me tell you a story. So I just finished my undergrad at one of the top conservatories in the country. I'd been singing since I was 6. I felt like I really knew stuff. I loved singing, so taking lessons and studying this in college was an easy fit for me. I worked hard at it, but I was always rewarded for my hard work. So then I went to my master's degree in New York, and I was really excited to be accepted to the oldest training company in the United States. Tri-Cities Opera, at the time, was a training company, and I was blown away by the talent and education that was there. Not only were the singers extraordinary, but the teachers were working with you every single day and training really, really excellent singers who were performing all over the world. So I showed up ready to show them what I had. And I had brought a 24 Italian song, an aria, called Caro mio ben, just a simple Italian art song. I was told, don't even bring your arias. They're not going to want to hear them. They just want to hear an art song because they want to teach you how to sing. It's not about being flashy. It's about getting to the basis of your technique and really working on the core of your voice. Great, cool. So I show up to opera class, which happened 3 times a week. And I had been there for a couple of weeks now and been watching all of these older singers perform. And I cannot tell you how impressed I was by these singers. They were extraordinary. Their technique was flawless. They were so expressive, so comfortable and confident on stage. And I wanted to take this moment to show them, that I belonged, right? So up I went to sing my art song, and I got through the entire thing. And then it was the teacher's opportunity to get up and work with me in front of the other performers, because that was how they were teaching. It's like a master class style. It's very common. And Peyton Hibbett stood up. Now, Peyton Hibbett started this company back a little after he graduated from high school, so a long time ago, and he was in his 70s at the time of the story, and a legend. Like, his tenors had performed at the Met. He had singers all over all over Europe. Like, this guy knew what he was doing. He just, a legend. So when he came up to start working with me, I got a little nervous, right? Because he's not just gonna, work with anybody. He has to actually be sparked into going, oh yes, I want to invest in this student. So okay, here's my moment. So he said, just start from the beginning. So I did. So I got through the first line, Caro mio ben, and he stops and he goes, nope, farther back. So I had no idea what he was talking about. So in my efforts to show him that I was really smart and wanted to do everything that he asked me to do, I did it again and kind of adjusted where I was singing kind of in my voice with the placement issue. So I, Caro mio ben, he goes, nope, farther back. So, Caro mio ben. I'm assuming he means my face. I don't really know. So, nope, farther back. Nope, farther back. It didn't matter what I probably started 30 times. Nope, farther back. And at this point, I'm completely embarrassed because I'm standing in front of all of these singers who I could not respect more. Like, I was just in awe of them. And here I was completely failing, in my opinion, in front of all these people. So I'm ashamed. I am totally confused. And it's just not enough. Nope, farther back. Nope, farther back. So finally, I get past the shame part and I get to the anger part. And I definitely remember clear as day going, all right, dude, you want farther back? I'll give you farther back. And with all of my effort, I all but swallow my sound and sing, or something to that effect. And he goes, now that was far back. And he walks off the stage. And everybody's like, oh, that was so great. It was so amazing. And I thought to myself, okay, if this is what they want, if this is what they want me to sound like, I quit. I'm not sounding like that. That sounded horrible. So I walked off the stage and I was on my way to the door, and everybody's getting up and mingling, and this girl comes up to me who I had known from my undergrad. She was a little older than I was, and she comes up to me and she goes, Hillary, and she had these really big blue twinkly eyes, this really big smile. She goes, Hillary, I've heard you sing for a long time, and I can say with total honesty, this was the first time I felt you ever sounded like an opera singer. And people, I about punched her. I about punched her. Instead, I smiled and I said, great, thanks. And I made my way around her, headed back towards the door. Then I get stopped one more time by a baritone who I had watched perform multiple times in these classes, who I had heard sung the year before, who could not be more impressive to me, who I had never even gotten up the gumption to talk to him, right? So charming, so talented, so good. And he stops me and he goes, I know what you're thinking right now. And I was like, in my head, how do you know what I'm thinking? We've never even spoken. He goes, yeah, I know what you're thinking right now. But here is what you need to know. That is not the end of your journey. That is only the first step. And if you give up now, you will never become the singer that they know that you can be. And he walked off. And I made my way to the car to reassess why the heck I had moved all the way to New York to do my master's with these people who clearly had no idea what they were talking about. And it took me some time to regroup and to decide that, okay, these teachers have a huge track record of extraordinary singers. They care about me. They are clearly investing in me. They want what's best for me. And sure, they could be crazy, but what if they're right? What if I'm just going into a territory that I'm completely uncomfortable with and scared to do, because I've never ever done it before? What if this is challenging everything I know about singing and myself and my own capabilities and my future in this career, but also just as a singer? So I decided to stick it out, and I worked really, really hard to figure out what they were asking for me to do. And it was really scary, and it was really hard because I was not used to hearing myself sound like that. And I certainly wasn't used to trusting teachers like that. But I look back on that moment, and Peyton Hibbett, that teacher, boy, was he right. Boy, was he right. And the girl who stopped me, she was right too. And that guy who stopped me on the way out was right as well. And thank goodness that someone stopped me and said, this is not the end of your journey, but this is only the beginning. This is only the first step, and do not give up. Because I think one of the hardest things about learning how to sing is to not give up on yourself. And believe in your talent, and believe in your abilities, and trust yourself, and trust the teachers that you are working with, and put one foot in front of the other. Nope. Each step is not going to be pretty. It's going to be hard. It's going to be scary. It's probably going to sound horrible. But if you do not take that first step, you're never going to get to the end of the road. And wow, what a great place it is at the end of the road. Because the end of the road is only the beginning of the next road, which is only the beginning of the next road, and you only get better and better and stronger and stronger. And it all starts with one step. So, my friends, is learning how to sing hard? Yes, but not for any of the reasons that you thought it was. So, enjoy the process. Enjoy the steps. Have faith in you. Have faith in your abilities. Have faith in your capabilities and everything you are going to do from here on out. And enjoy singing.